What's good, YouTube? So I'm about to react to this video from Top Trending called 10 Ways Companies Are Tricking You. I've been known, companies are tricking you and stuff. I go to the store, I buy a bag of chips, and the bag is halfway full. It's some old room in the bag, but to fill that junk up or something.
Every commercial
what they
organization
be
has
doing.
just one
Let's get
motive in
started.
their minds, and that is to grab the attention of customers and thereby increase their profits. It wasn't quite this situation in early days,
Let me know all
but with
the
an
ways you
increase in
think companies are tricking
liberalization
you.
and global industrial revolution, the competition for achieving a greater customer
video will be down in
satisfaction
the
has also
description below.
increased.
Like,
In
subscribe,
order
all
to
that good
achieve
stuff.
this and
If I
maintain
haven't
their
said it.
positions in the market, companies are
If I haven't
finding
said
out
it
new
yet.
ways to trick the consumers, though apparently promising them a fair deal.
Come on.
Here are 10 crazy ways you are being tricked by companies. Now, is there anybody who hasn't fallen for this trick? Companies make meals or combos cost less than the items bought separately. Let's take the example of McDonald's.
Yep,
They
of
have
course.
meals that are cheaper than the a la carte items. Obviously, you'd prefer a glass of Coke over double chicken in your burger. At least your subconscious mind would. But look at it this
Nah,
way.
I
Where
want
you
the
had
whole
originally
thing, to be
planned to
honest.
spend just $4 for a burger, you are now spending $6. In the process, you are actually increasing their sales and paying far more than what you had bargained for while entering the store. Companies have realized how your psyche works. What you see in a combo is stuff at a cheaper rate, but what they see is more sales. You think your combos are the same quality-wise compared to what
but
they would have been
we
bought
as
separately?
consumers can't
Not at
change
all.
this, though.
So the next time you walk into a store and are tempted to buy stuff like this, ask your conscience if you really need it or not. Also notice the amount of chicken in your
If I
burger
walked
when
in
you
the
buy the
store, I
next
walked in
meal.
the store to buy something. So, they got me on this one. They got me stumped.
This is one of the oldest tricks in the hat. Companies tend to
Snickers.
create a scarcity of things they want to sell out faster. Remember those
Yeah,
limited
limited time,
edition
limited
deals?
edition.
Experienced only 3 remaining on an e-commerce website? Well, I'm
Like my
sure it
pizza
made you
from
whip
last
out your
night.
wallet faster
My
than ever.
sales,
When we see that
limited.
there's a shortage of a particular
Come
item,
on,
we
bro.
tend to think
Let
it
me
sells
find that
more
they got
because
that
it's the
sale going
best.
on.
That's what our brain says. We buy even if we don't need it, whispering to our logical side that we may need it in the future. This leads to hoarding. Rare is your woman if she isn't a hoarder. Companies have been taking advantage of this thinking for years. Of course, this limited edition sale is followed by a back-in-public demand sale, right? Companies just fake a lower inventory in order to sell stuff fast. Limited time remaining is just their way of creating a sense of fake scarcity. Don't fall for it.
Bruh.
The next time you see this blaring sign of similar context on an e-commerce website beside
me
a
go
blush
ahead and
pink
see this.
dress, ask yourself
I'ma
if you
leave a
really need that.
mean
Maybe
comment.
blush pink
A
doesn't even
mean
suit
comment.
you.
They said.
What a marvelous use of the study of psychology. The left digit effect, explained in depth in the book Priceless, The Myth of Fair Value by William Poundstone, comes in play here. When we read a price tag that says $9.99, we tend to take it as $9 approximately, whereas in
Nah.
reality, it's a whopping $10. This
I
leads us
think
to
it
buy
is
stuff worth far more than our
10,
budget allows.
10.52,
You'd get to know in the
10.50.
aforementioned book how 99-cent stores make profits much higher than Walmart. Yes, you read it right. 99-cent stores are a
They get you on their
facade.
tax.
They just want to rip out your green bills. When we see a pair of shoes, one of shop A and the other of shop B, exactly the same in quality and physique, we tend to compare their prices. When the tag in shop A reads $20 and that
I
in
can't
B
help it,
reads
I'm cheap. I can't help
$19.99,
it.
we tend to go in for the latter, or so in our immediate instinct. Our brain perceives that the
I'm
latter
broke.
shop is giving the same stuff in the $19 range, whereas the former prices it at the $20 range. This is the left digit effect, and is one of the most common ways companies trick you into buying their stuff.
Man, these folks too slick out here.
The moment we read this, we are questioning the existence of unicorns. We feel it's too good to be true. Our favorite brand on 50% off. It's not even the festive season.
Oh my
Well, you're
God,
right,
my
it is
pizza
too
was
good to
half
be
price.
true. When we walk into these stores, we realize that immediately. There's just a handful of crappy, out-of-fashion, damaged goods that have 50% off their exorbitant price tags. Another handful of slow-selling stuff has a mere 20% off. Well, the hot-selling beauties, the new arrivals as they're called, are off sale and have prices much above the range of our affordability. But hey, what's the better way to show off those Monroe dresses that have just arrived to potential customers? Customers sometimes fail to realize that they aren't even getting a discount on the stuff they're buying. When you go back to put up a fight, the company would definitely show you the too small to be read disclaimer
Come
that says
on,
T&C applies. The T&C itself is a huge thesis that would require a few hundred hours to read. So sales aren't
hundred
really
hours.
sales, and most of us have learned
A
it the
few
hard
hundred
way.
hours.
Ladies, don't fall for the 34% off and best value hoardings. Also, order $50 or more to get free shipping doesn't really make sense if you originally required just a toothbrush. Get real.
Yeah. And then guess what? I spent $51 and they be getting me.
Ever found yourself attracted to the smell of freshly brewed coffee while you aren't even thirsty when passing a cafe coffee day setup? Well, that's one of the biggest tricks food marketers use to get in customers. Yes, the Cinnabon smell wafting through the mall is not the smell of fresh Cinnabon stuff. They
What's
use
the company that Subway sandwich?
Cinnamon fans,
I think Firehouse
your
or
date
something.
with
Jason,
destiny has
no.
arrived. Let's do this.
I don't know.
New cinnamon frosted flakes are finally here.
Now,
Sweet
who
cinnamon
does it,
and the
man?
frosted crunch you love. Well,
Tastes like victory, T. Tastes like victory.
Man, we don't get the ad off my screen ASAP, bro. Come on.
They use artificial fragrances to grab hold of your tummy and pull them in. Those scheming little bakeries and those huge KFC setups are all in the game. The game to urge you to
Yeah,
pay
they
them.
say welcome
And this
to
applies
Fish
not
Mills.
just to the food stores, but also to others. Stores selling electronic goods have seen a hike in the sales of ovens after sprinkling apple pie fragrance in their stores.
Come
It is a
on.
legit thing. A legit way to make you pay faster and better. Paco Underhill, the writer of the book What Women Want, says that if your salivary glands are active, you tend to become an undisciplined shopper. Scents affect your mood. Beware.
Music. I mean, stores don't be playing the music I like.
You think
so.
this is unjustified in this list? Wrong. The next time you visit a store playing music, listen carefully. The beats would be slower than your heartbeats, and that has a huge effect on you psychologically. It slows down your pace. Surveys have shown that this
Man, when I go
increases
to
the
the store
sales of a
food, I'ma
shop
be
by
watching
29%,
everything.
no less. Don't get deceived by music the next time you go shopping. If you wish to be a successful shopper, just focus on what you've come for. Buy it and rush to your car. No looking left or right, no touching unnecessary stuff, no listening to good music. Period.
My bad. My back just hurt.
Ever got disappointed by a packet of Lay's full of air?
No.
Hey, you know my pain, buddy.
Told
Packaging
y'all
is a
about this.
deceiving
These
thing,
chips.
trust me. And I'm not
It's
just
scam.
talking about potato chips, but cereals, protein shakes, wafers, pretty much anything that comes in a box. Secondly, do notice the new packaging of bottles and stuff. Impressed with
Yo,
the
they
latest
made
design of your
everything
shampoo
way
bottle?
smaller.
Well, you better check the ounces.
Way more
You may be
compact and
paying the
smaller.
same amount for less of that stuff. Seems like
Look at
companies
that.
change their
See how
packaging
slick
not
that
just to
is?
cut down impersonating cheaper
see how slick
companies,
it
as
is?
economics teaches us,
Come on,
but also
bruh.
to avoid customers catching the fact that they're now paying the same amount for less of the product. This is the company's way to cope with the price hike of production costs.
Especially
Don't
them hot
trust me,
chips.
do
The
you?
$2
Just check it
bag,
out
they make
physically
it
the
just
next
so
time you
small
go
enough.
shopping. It's a well-established fact, and every consumer knows that the sheer dress won't look the same on them as it did on Miss America
They do the same thing
2017,
with
that the
food.
Big Mac won't
Yeah.
actually look like what it does on the TV commercials. The gooey stuff is missing, that
Supposed
those
to be
pills won't really
lines
make you
and
lose weight the way the
lines.
commercial projects. We know it, yet we fall for it every single time. If you haven't already experienced such a failure,
She
just
wearing
try
bed
ordering
sheets,
one of
I'm
those
dead.
super cheap dresses on eBay, or a Christmas tree online. You'll totally get what I mean. Companies often display unrealistic yet hopelessly tempting
burger looks
pictures
so
of their
sad.
products in a way that makes it impossible
SpongeBob,
for
I
us
hate
to
to see that.
resist. Have you heard that just looking at food can make you want to eat it, regardless of the fact that you aren't hungry? If you're super active on e-commerce sites and do a lot of online
Oh
shopping,
my
this
God.
point is solely dedicated to you. All my
Yes.
earnest sympathies.
They be doing folks real dirty online.
Now this one has a lot of theory attached to it. How many of you have lost numerous gift cards over your existence? I'm pretty sure all of you. Gift cards are the best way for companies to make money. How? Well, go through the following scenario. You receive a $3 gift card of an esteemed company. Scenario 1. You go home, keep it on the dresser. Hours later, it falls off the dresser, is swept off by the cleaning lady, and boom. You don't care about it.
Cleaning
The company
lady.
made $3.
I'm broke, cuz.
Scenario 2. You go
broke.
to the company outlet, see that there's nothing below $30. You throw away the gift card. The company made $3 effortlessly. Scenario 3. You go to the outlet, see something worth $10. You use your gift card as well as cash. The company got a rise in sales. Profit for them. Scenario number 4. You buy something worth $2. Forget the $1 remaining and throw away the card. The company made easy money. So a gift card is the
Oh
number
my
one way
gosh.
companies trick you into spending more than you bargained
be
for. The
scamming
next time
they
you
ass
decide to
off.
buy somebody a gift card, do give it a second thought. This trick is used by almost
need
all
little
e-commerce
loopholes like that.
websites to drag in more customers. Spyware and stuff do deserve a mention, but what we are going to focus on
Look, I
would be
hate this
default
shit.
options and rate changes. Have you ever decided to book flights through Expedia? If yes, you must have noticed that the very flight you're interested in gets a little more expensive after a couple of hours. It happens so when we spend a few minutes on a specific product, the computer understands that we're specifically interested in it.
Oh
If we book
my
it there and
God.
then, fine. But
They
if we
raised the
decide to
prices
do it
as we
later
go.
on, after consulting people involved, the rates are increased by the website to incur more profits. As
Oh
insane
my
as it may
God.
sound, the incognito mode of Google Chrome
gotta
is
expose
excellent for
this
looking
thing
up information
ASAP,
without
please.
leaving marks. However,
Come
with the
on
coming
now.
of cookies, even incognito fails at times. Secondly, default has helped us a lot. It has definitely made us lazier by the day, but has helped the companies. Amazon's one-click buy feature is popular with customers. It saves your credit card number and everything the first time you make a purchase so that the next time all you need to do is a click, and boom, your stuff is waiting at your doorstep. People
Yeah,
tend
they
to
made it
buy
so much
things from
easier to
such
buy
sites,
stuff
though
so
they
you can
cost
buy
slightly
more.
more than the others. These marketing
no
strategies
reason.
have tricked us into buying so much more than we need. Without having to walk in the sun, you're getting your favorite merchandise with a return option.
Yeah,
Can life get any
why I
better?
hate using
And
debit
hence you
cards
stand
like
tricked
that.
into spending
I
dollars
can
and
sadly
dollars.
see my money go away.
What's up, guys? I'm Carly Kloss, and
Alright, YouTube, let me know how y'all felt about that video. Leave a comment down below. Let me know how these companies scammed you and all that. And I'm out.